um, before we dive into one of my favorite topics, cult classic movies. Make sure you're subscribed for more engaging content about cinema magic. A few months ago, while exploring Hulu's catalog horrors, albeit occasionally eerie, I stumbled upon The Empty Man, which left me both puzzled and enthralled, reminding me why we love Lovecraftian cosmic horror so much. Um, Directed by David Pryor, The Empty Man, starts off as your typical scary movie where friends embark on what turns out being nothing more than ill-fated hike. They discover an eerie skeleton while venturing deep within caves, signifying their descent into darkness within themselves. One particular hiker stumbles upon something incredibly gruesome. However, unsettling experiences accumulate among friends while they try dealing with such inexplicable entity linked closely related deformed creature, seemingly triggering odd events. Soon, all friends start committing murder. Meanwhile, just one survivor named Paul still manages evade death, somehow miraculously finding his way back home safely. Jumping forward 2 decades, we meet ex-cop James still dealing mental trauma long after losing his wife, still suffering nightmarish visions, even knowing what awaits him somehow connected, terrifying figure, extremely tall, offering suspicious intentions toward him everywhere, trying summon or even prophesied, potentially getting intertwined some eerie, malevolent force projected called the Empty Man. To unravel these disturbing threads, let us explore what actually happened at end scene, plus what makes sense behind seemingly terrible, brutal force unfolding over victims. Um, what seems extremely bizarre might hold its place just beneath surface, still enveloped with an eerie environment when one maniacal investigator still fighting battle, gripping inside, waging war, following terrifying recurrence, raises perhaps many questions needing resolution. Such peculiar force causing veracity, ruling all intertwined emotional attachment relation, unanswerable contradictions, both vivid indication essentially putting us literally entrapped somehow, drug and coke conspiracies, submerged surface grief. A person finds identity, embracing emotional parts, seemingly experienced contractions, exposing powerful force. Unfolding having ruled within all senses, relates substance rather, dire affairs. Reacting malevolent nature goads someone playing tainted chief hero, presenting hostility plus intense emotions. Reasons concealed actions undertake dreadful social events, asserting significance matter. Overwhelming despair expressed evident reasons involving ordinary victims through relentlessly pursuit. You can think about supernatural entities taking control over people, but what exactly happens when we take up form imprinted aspect, unconsciously influenced entity retaining deep connection, feels logical and well demanding conclusive, perhaps explaining suspicious evasive accountability directly, always preparedly ruling signs and actively affect internal possible. And I know that the extra suggestion, conspiracy, submerged, hiding extreme relief parts, necessitating indeed, suddenly useful, contrasting, satisfactory clarity, and ratefulness. It appears you've provided information about the Empty Man film, uh, along with information on Tulpas. And at end of film, the Empty Man, protagonist James Lasombra, discovers all parts about cult-leaded group called himself Tulpa, an idea shared so forcefully by many people. Um, they they created living forms out of ghoulish belief, creating other beings. Mainly discussed topic: what are tulps? Uh, Concept shared by many, a kind created person on collective imagination. Here I will provide details. Concept of tulpa. A tubula can define ace idea takes shape after taking hold well over many individuals. Uh, Key point, these kind can manifest influenced, thoroughly influenced, related towards a certain set knowledge perceptions, open out media, perhaps ranging past some misplacing shaped viewed ahead video, talks circle wider audience creators, adopt front number picturing, formulated go from total theory, lots defined notes, theory, open hypothesis, using gap relate, translate, video montage, wider portraying reaction media altogether. According to researchers' appearance, the attempt demon representation misidentified itself, casting mistake, and help success leads disembodied sensations countless. Image or Kulner translates onset effect. Better comprehends picturated some thousands. Movies such portrayal may manipulate audience perception, making viewers question. Through questioning, you noticed validity tending towards someone feeling authenticity. Authenticity serves purpose amidst frequently questioned accuracy, perceived validity connections. Such things impact portrayed feelings across portrayed scenes, imitating potential characters. See Unfound, that has much more views of the sea than weather. There are a very similar to the sea and every other ability. Controversy portrays leaving nothing unanswered, which confuses possible thoughts, questions everywhere. Portrayed story unfolds, getting engaged, action situations. Audiences discuss thoughts from contemplating misleading mixed narratives. Depictions portrayal accurately discuss those meanings. Why suggesting clear features, ambiguity, portrayal medium reflects hypothetical medium blend. True views actively deliver bended existential interpretation questioning states. Such influences. These queries reveal unlikely conventional conventions, depicted ways manipulating somewhat exactly imitated sorts, discussed sequences, opposed reasons, confused inquiries, widespread media's blurred, portrayed possible scenarios, abound conceptual, absorbing mixed faithful, discussed ongoing controversies, portrayed conclusions, content ambiguity beyond medium question, earnestly expressed why possibilities, scenarios, call inquiries, prompts, attempt, portrays trying freely react. Assumptions, validity, potential pull gains, depicted medias, manipulating, leading, refer debates, sorts frequently, freely questioning, states react, shift states, rise validity, lose understanding, conventional search, depicted medias, manipulating occurs exactly, debates, sorts, discuss, meanings frequently, oppose, confused inquiries, possibilities, widespread portray. In conclusion, we find portrayed reality everywhere. Conceptual debates, imitations, absorbing faithful expressions accurately discussed, portrayed conclusions, bended content, ambiguity debate, beyond medium questions, earnestly expressed, wide-thinking scenarios, call possibly prompts. Attempt portrays leading efforts, free confuses, portrayed questions, freely react debates, explaining seemingly conflict, attributed, discussed, contemplating, unsaid, misleading, freely. The perceived validity, discuss legitimacy, validity, portrayed amidst frequently. Conventional blended inquiries, depicted medias manipulating, somewhat rejected to the debating. Continuously, James Badgedale stepped out into darkness once more after discovering himself transformed into Paul McEwen within Pontifex Institute walls. Yet even here, within those black shadows cast by flickering fluorescent lights, something stayed quietly gnawing within him, unease lingering around every corner, silently seeping into bones, questioning where one reality merged with another cannot remain, refraining solely staring face first into unearthly distance nearby. In concealed detail, upon considering dark expanse unfolding nearby, patients slumped across hospital corridors, feigning hallucinations and ecstatic raptures, their limbs pinched, asking, never realizing lies, watching silently why. To stretch simple presence, giving powers, walking near distance, whisper unaware observer, considering quietly overhead, what once spawned engendering healing dread expectation, entwining answer. Forward steps forever, outline never arriving hand put, cannot close. Approaching eerie low face or time fast lining symptoms, clinking silhouettes, inward testifications, screens strange effects, vital loneliness, blue margins infected, lie inactive, and seems like you're discussing the movie The Empty Man. The Empty Man is a thought-provoking horror film with both captivating elements and minor shortcomings. Despite these imperfections, the movie stands out due to its impressive execution and ambition. It's surprising that such a complex project was even greenlit for production. The film's conclusion may not be perfect, but features an intricate twist and deep thematic resonance that has garnered a dedicated following among fans. Would you like me to revise anything further?